What is up? It's Chess Plays Gabe. You already know what it is, or maybe you don't. Doesn't matter. It's day 128 of our road to 2000. Guys, we are at 1687 ELO. We took two massive L's yesterday. We're going to try to not let that happen today. We're playing against Serjanov, 1639 from Russia. Let's go ahead and play e4 and see what my opponent does here. e5. We're going to go ahead and play knight f3. Hopefully get a scotch game as per usual, as I love to play. And there we go. We get a scotch. Let's see if we get the exchange variation, the Blumenfeld from the classical, anything like that. Okay, they do take. So we're going to take. Let's see if they play bishop c5 here. Okay, they do. And it looks like we're going to get a classical variation here. Very, very nice. We get to play the Blumenfeld, which, as you guys know, is one of my most prepped opening repertoires. They do take, so they know the theory. Are they going to go for the check? Well, I mean, actually, taking isn't necessarily knowing the theory. It's pretty straightforward, but you do have to take there because it's a threat on the bishop. Okay, they do go for the check, so we're going to play g3, and then they're going to take here. I'm going to go check. They're going to go here. I'm going to take. Oh, okay, they go back. Fair enough. In that case, I like to go for this move. Queen g4, attacking this pawn here. And so a lot of the times my opponent will respond to that. In fact, what they really have to do when they see queen g4 is not do anything, like not address it at all. But a lot of the times people do. A lot of times people play this, in which case I just immediately play queen f4, which essentially threatens this fork again. Okay, there it is. Look at that. I'm speaking moves into existence. We're going to play queen f4, which again, it threatens this move. Or sorry, it threatens this move. Knight takes c7. So a lot of the times they will play this. Then I'm going to come here. Ooh, interesting. Okay, I can, well, okay, so they just give me the fork, but I'd rather threaten checkmate first. So let's just do that. This is a checkmate threat. My opponent has to respond. Let's go here. And a lot of times they'll just play this. Oh, okay, they just play that. But this, unfortunately, is still a fork, so I just win a rook. Is there anything better? Wonder if there's anything better here. Here they would just take castles. Doesn't do anything immediately. All right, let's go for the fork. And yeah, I mean, opponent's completely lost at this point. Like this is just completely lost. Kind of just walked right into my lines of theory that I have prepped. I am calling on the power of the wolf today. I am also violently hungover, unfortunately, so you'll have to bear with me as I will probably be drinking a lot of water. As is the right thing to do. Okay, now I don't even have to necessarily take the rook here. But if my opponent does, okay, because I kind of want to go here and then play this move, because then you literally have one possible move, and then this, I believe, would be almost checkmate. It's not quite checkmate. But is it better to go here or to take the rook? I'm not totally sure. They could also play something like this, in which case I will just take the rook. And then I can't come back currently, but should I just take the rook? Maybe I should just take the rook and then try to go for this afterwards. Yeah, I think just take the rook. I mean, because I'm trying to be fancy here, but after this, what are their options? They have a few options, right? They can, well, this knight has no moves, actually, except for this, which would hang it. This knight can come here, but then this check is still pretty nasty. Other than they can go here, but then they're pinning themselves. And then I would take, all right, you know what? Let's play knight c3. I mean, again, this is still hanging. It's going to hang for as long as I want it to. Actually, now they can save it. Shoot, they can save it. But then I have this. I just feel like... Oh, actually, if they go here, I can go check with this knight and then win it this way if I want to. Which is also pretty funny. If they go... Okay, they go that way. Yeah, fair enough. So I kind of just want to go here. Check. Oh, shoot. I should have just taken the rook. What am I doing? What am I doing? Don't blunder a completely winning game, Gabe. Let's go check. Opponent's options are to walk into a discovery or to go there, in which case here. Oh, it's not this. There's none of this because I take with the knight. Do I just castle? I think I can just castle. And then takes. I don't know, actually. All right, let's go for this check first. I mean, my opponent's still completely lost here, but this is, I think, the only move. If you go here... Oh, okay. Are they getting out of this? Oh, my God. I guess I can take... Why did I should have just taken the rook. What am I doing? All right, fair enough. I could castle. I think I'm just going to take, though. You don't have to take back, but then there's another check. There's this check. But then I just castle. I don't know. All right, that doesn't seem like the move. Because I have this check... And that would be mate. Yeah, all right. Fair enough. I don't think I played that the correct way, but I did get a brilliant move. And you know what they say, win or lose, it's time to... Look at this graph! Yeah, let's look at that. My opponent walked into some really prepared theory. 91.5% accuracy. My opponent played with a 71. Played with like a 2250. Yeah, that was a little bit rough. I think, but maybe the idea that I had was fine. But yeah, this is all book, actually. Oh, and this is actually a book move as well. But yeah, I love playing this F4 move, Queen F4 move. And then this is obviously just a big blunder. Ooh, they gave me the sound again. Ooh, I love that sound. So much dopamine in that sound. And yeah, obviously, like if you take, this is just going to be checkmate. So can't do that. So my opponent plays that instead. Then I just go for this. And then this actually is the best move. So taking the rook is, I'm sure it's still a fine move, yeah, but this actually is the best continuation. And my opponent goes here, but then this is an accuracy. I was supposed to castle queenside here, which is just absolutely brutal because, well, I mean, I guess it's not doing anything immediately. After this, I'm still completely winning. I'm supposed to just take the okay, fair enough, I guess. And then just bring this thing here. And that's another brilliant move. Why is that? Oh, just ignoring the knight. Because if they take, there's this check. Yeah. And then it's mate in 7. Wow, interesting. Okay, so check. Let's see if we can find the mate in 7. Well, turn off the arrows here. Okay, mate in 7. Mate in 7. Can we find mate in 7? Well, this is next, obviously. My opponent literally cannot move their king. Mate in 5. Where do they go? They go here, maybe? It's mate in 2. What's the best move? No. Okay, I mean, I'm just threatening this, right? So they have to stay on this rank. Oh God, never mind. My brain is not wanting me to do this right now. This is the best move. Then I would take here, and then here. Yeah, I mean it's just completely over. This is the Blumenfeld Scotch is like one of the most brutal opening variations in chess, and we get the win. I'm not gonna analyze it much further. That is a quick win. Let's go for another quick win. Let's hop into another one here, and we do get the Not decided yet. It would be nice if we get the white pieces again. We shall see. Okay, we do not. We're going to play against Aquamiedo 1664 from Mexico. Let's see what happens. Hopefully a little bit of a e4 action. I can play my Alekhine's defense. Still haven't figured out another defense to play against e4, guys. After all this time. When do you guys find time to study this stuff? I mean, okay, we actually do get to play our gambit here, though. Okay, my opponents all of a sudden are actually playing into the theory that I know. We get to play the O'Sullivan gambit. As you guys know, this looks like a free pawn. Unfortunately, it is not after I play c5. Actually, it is completely a free pawn. If my opponent simply goes back. If they go back. But it is way too tempting to take this pawn or even play something like that. Okay. I guess that's fine. Yeah. Interesting. I mean, I guess I'll just take then. Make a claim to the center. I've never seen this move before. But it does stop the check, so it makes a lot of sense. Although if they ever go like here, I guess they can go here. Okay, now they're hitting this pawn. Let's see. I could go here. Then they do. Yeah, I could go here, just hitting the bishop. Bishop has to move, and then I go here and just continue with the kind of the game plan here. That seems like a good idea. Let's just go here. There's no takes. If you go here, I take the bishop. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so they just defend. I could just kick the bishop out. They go here, I go here. But then they can just push this pawn, which I don't love, actually. I don't love that at all. And they can push it well, they can't push it currently. So I guess I could go here and then here. I don't know. They kind of messed up my gambit, but I think it's fine. I could also potentially go here trying to hit this, but then push. Yeah, let's just develop my bishop to b7. If they ever push, I guess now they have this, don't they? Gosh. That's not ideal. Although, okay. Yeah, that's actually really not ideal. I don't want to allow that. But how do I not allow that? I'm not sure. I think now I am going to push the pawn. Or no. Maybe I go here because that does just incite a trade or kind of force a trade. That doesn't force anything. But if they don't trade here... Okay, what did I just do? I just played bishop b7. I guess now playing bishop a6 is probably not the best move because it's just moving my piece twice in the opening. But, I mean, the whole idea is that I want to force my opponent to make a decision about this because I guess now you can go here still. But as long as I stay on this rank, like, well, even then, yeah, okay, so they do go there. I don't know what I'm doing here. But this is fine. I can actually... Oh, but now they're going to take this. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm just playing bad moves. Let's just go... Oh, if I go here, there's this. Or here, there's this. But then takes. Okay, let's go here, I guess. Let's just go here. I'm not totally sure, guys. I'm not really playing very good chess right now, clearly. My head is not where it needs to be. I'm going to lose a pawn, but in this opening I want to lose a pawn anyways, or in this gambit, so maybe now it's just less of a good pawn. I could also go here. Ooh. Wow, that's interesting. What does that really do? If you go check, I can just take with the queen. I can take here now. You take. But I don't think I want to take. I could also go here, defending this two ways, also threatening this pawn. Then takes. Oh, I see. So if I don't take, you're going to... If I take this way, takes. Then I can just take here and then develop this way. Maybe that's an idea. This can't really come in. So yeah, let's go ahead and just take this bishop. I'm not scared of this move at all. I mean, yeah, you can play this now or this. I would just take the queen most likely. If I take with, yeah, I have to take with the queen in order to continue castling. Yeah, so they take that way, and now I think I'm just going to take this way and just say, like, you didn't gain anything from that interaction whatsoever. Now I'm just up a pawn. They're going to take this pawn, most likely. But I don't know. Okay. Interesting, interesting. I mean, yeah, you're hitting my queen, but what is it actually doing? I can go here. You go here, and then my queen is trapped. Is that? No, I just have this. Could also go here, which puts eyes on this. But I don't like where my queen is right now. It's actually a little bit scary. I mean, if they come here, I just take. I think they just want to, like, keep the knight there as long as possible. Maybe that's the idea. Could also go here, I guess. I don't love any of it, though. Here seems to make the most sense. Queen h5. And then, I mean, now the problem is my knight is kind of fossilized because it's going to be really hard to castle here. It's going to be really hard to castle here. But let's let's go queen h5. And then if they ever move this, like either of these, right? Well, I guess you have this now. Oh my god, did I just trap my queen? No, I have this, but oh my god, that's terrible. They probably just want to sack too. Yeah, so they go there. I mean, this is getting really dicey really quick. So I can't go here, I can't go here, I can't go here, but this is like my only square. I can't go here either, can't go here. So this is my queen's only square. So I'm going to have to play the move. And we'll see what happens. I could also, yeah, I desperately need to get this out in castle, but that's 3 moves. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. And now my queen seems to be trapped. No, I have this. But then you have takes. Wait, here, takes. Oh my god, what is going on? Wait, isn't this just a fork? Oh no, they take my queen. Right. It's not a fork. It's not a fork if your queen is under attack, Gabe. Yeah. Okay, so if I go back, they take. Oof, this is not looking good, folks. This is not looking good at all. I know there's probably some counterplay here, but I'm not totally sure. Not totally sure how I got into this position. Here. Oh, they just take the knight, or they just take the rook, yeah. So I need to go into a spot where I can save my rook, but even then, I guess here, no, this is defended by the queen. Oh my god, what is happening? My opponent is actually just kind of taking my gambit and thrashing it around. No, I can't go here. They take my queen. Oh my god, what? I've just never experienced this like continuation before. Let's go here, I guess. I mean, what else am I supposed to do, right? If they take this way, no. Okay, but now it's a fork, no? What am I missing here? Here, I just take the knight. They take my rook. I could also just defend. But this seems... Okay, I'm very confused. I don't think I've ever been so confused about this position in my life. I could go here. No, I can't really defend against the knight coming here, but I can like save my rook. In many ways. I mean, I could even play h5 potentially. No, because they're threatening this. So, I mean, this is a fork at the end of the day. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no. This is defended by this. This is a fork at the end of the day. Do they win a rook? Yes, but maybe the knight isn't getting back out. And I win a knight. So I don't think it's all that good for my opponent. Maybe I'm just walking into more crazy shit. I mean, maybe my queen is getting trapped. I don't really know. But I'm going to play f6 and just hope for the best. That's what I'm going to do. They're probably going to go here. If they go here, I'll take this way. Oh, but then there's this, maybe? And then my queen is for sure trapped. So actually, yeah, if they go this way, I can't take the knight. Wow. Oh, and then there's this. Oh, God. Okay, they take, but... Here, check, but I take. What am I missing here? Am I missing something crazy? Because it looks like my opponent is just blundering. Like, it looks like... oh, this is also hanging. I see. But then I take this with check. Okay, I don't know if this is very good for my opponent. What? No. Actually, what is going on? Oh, my queen's trapped. Right. The move that I saw already. My queen is trapped. Oh, what is... Oh, my God. I can't... My brain is not working. Oh. Fuck. Excuse my language. Can I push this? Here. And then I go here. Then they take my knight. This is trapped. I can go check, though. They go here. And then I just have nothing. No. Then I take... No, I can't take the knight. But if they take my rook, I take there. I go here. I mean, it looks like I'm just completely lost now. I am up a piece, but they're about to win a piece and a half. If I go here, takes. If I go here, takes here. Oh my God. This is actually like hurting my brain. Like physically. Physically, my brain is in pain. My brain is in pain. Let's go here, though. I think this is the only answer. Yeah, they take, but now I have this. So here, they're going to take. I take with check. They go here. Yeah, I mean, either way, I'm super cooked here, but... You could even just, like, go here, because... No, then I could... No. Yeah, this is... Oh, my God. Everything's coming in. Everything's coming in. And even after I take this, you're defending both of these pieces with your queen. That's just ridiculous. There's no check, because I would take and defend the rook. None of this. If my opponent somehow allows me to save this rook, then that'd be great, but... Oh, I can also go back to defend. That might be the move. I mean, obviously they're just going to take the knight, right? Wow. What? Okay, so they stopped me from taking this, but now I can defend the knight. Or the rook, but then they go check. Right, that's the whole threat. But now I can go here... Or is there any kind of threat I can put on the queen? I mean, my queen's completely stuck. Just completely stuck. This loses to this. This also kind of loses to this. I would go here, takes. I can't even take back. Okay. I'm thinking this. Then I just lose everything. I'm just losing everything there. here, check. No, here there's no check, but they take this first. If, let's say, well, I can go here, then they just take this. But then maybe I sack, takes, they just come back. I take the knight. I mean, I know I'm completely lost here, but I don't think my opponent is like really playing the moves they need to play in order to finish out the game. I think this is probably the best. It probably saves me the most material. But then, yeah, just check. And then where do I go? I have to go here. Takes, and here. And I'm at least like getting out of like instant checkmate. So I think I have to play that. I could go here, but just takes. Yeah, no. Let's go here. Yes, they're going to go for the check. I'm going to go here. Then you have this check in between, which is kind of funny, but I can just escape. Yes, they go there. I'm going to go here. They're going to take. I can't even take back, really. I guess I can take back. Yeah, let's take back, and then let's go here. I mean, my queen is actually still trapped somehow, which is pretty insano in the braino, to be honest. Check. I'd have to block or go here. Okay, so they go for that check. Yeah, that's fair, I guess. Can I go up, though? I'm wondering if I can go up. Yeah, they're just going to take this knight and just be up a clean piece. I could also just go here, but then this pins my bishop. I don't really want that. But if I go... Okay. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. If I go here, this is never getting out. I mean, I guess I can do this, but then they would take my rook. Yeah, I think I have to go up here. They're just going to take this. Oh, I guess I can take this, and then they take this. Oh, that's checkmate. Such a bad game. Oh my god. I don't even really want to look at this, but we're going to review this. It's time. Look at this stuff! That was one of the worst games of chess I've ever played, I think. Has to be, right? 62.5% accuracy. Yeah, I don't even want to look at this. Yeah, this is just terrible. I was in a completely lost position by move... What is this? Move 7. By move 8, I was in a completely lost position. Oh my god. And my opponent just plays... Wait, my opponent is playing all the best moves? Ooh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. But, okay, they did have mate in 1. Well, no. They did have mate in 1 here. Just here. Yeah, wow. Okay, all right. You know what? Let's play one more. That was just such a write-off of a game. I don't even want to think about that. Goldfish Memory, next play. Let's go to the next one. My opponent, Vladimir French, 1686. Okay, we get another chance here. We get another chance. Let's see if we can play another gambit. Oh my god. That was one of the most embarrassing games of chess I've ever played. What if I just cut that out of the video? That would be really funny, guys, wouldn't it? So this is actually my second game. Oh, where did my Elo go? It left. Elo has left the chat. Okay, they go for this. So let's go ahead and play d6. Let's see if they play the the 4 pawns attack here. Ooh. That I think is also fine. If I go here. And honestly, I'm just going to play it in the same way that I play the 4 pawns attack, which probably isn't what I'm supposed to do, but let's do it anyways. We're going to go here, and then we're going to go here, and we're going to try to pin the knight. That's the idea. And then there's like c4 ideas, or c5 ideas, I should say. They Push. Yeah, it's always push, huh? I never really know what to do against this. Okay, they go out with the queen, which is... Oh, I see the idea. Here, if they take... I have takes. Nope, that doesn't do anything. Okay, I guess I just have to go here. If they push, I'll just take. This is not threatening to me after push or after I take. I even have like a check. Takes. And then, yeah, I am just gonna try to get rid of this bishop. Okay. Wait, that's a weird move. Check. They have this, so maybe takes first, then here, then check. Then they literally have to block with their rook. I mean, that does not look good at all, my good sir. I could even go here first, but no. No, let's take. Hits the queen, takes. I'm gonna go queen g5, check. I mean, yeah, I'm like opening an attack on my queen, but this is just an abysmal move. That cannot possibly be good. My bishop controls these squares. I forgot that you could even castle in that situation. And yeah, I'm just gonna go for this check. And your only move is to block with the rook, in which case I just bring my rook to this file. In fact, I can now... Oh, I guess you can do that. Yeah, fair. Valid. Ah, God, I'm just missing every move on the board. But I think just here, right? Oh, but then they have this, which secures this as well. God, that's annoying. God, that's so annoying. Okay, fair enough, I guess. Do I just trade? Takes, and then take? Oh, I can't take this. But this is all now exceedingly weak. Yeah. Okay, so takes, and then here. I'm threatening this pawn. Yeah, I think I just take here, honestly. Let's just take. I don't like how dry this is already becoming, but dude, it's whatever. Like, I'm just gonna go here and then here. I guess you can develop and protect the square. Valid. But where is this bishop going? Oh, okay, so they don't do that. I am gonna immediately bring my bishop out here because your king is completely frozen here. If you play this, I just have this. You have to do this. I take. In fact, I could even play this because if you take, I'll take this way. Oh my God. And then I have like discoveries everywhere and it's not looking good. Although actually after this, I think I do want this bishop. Okay, so they defend. Makes perfect sense. So I think I'm going to castle queenside now. Or no, maybe I castle kingside. I mean, my opponent has just completely destroyed their pawn structure. They've destroyed everything on the board that does good things for them. Now the question is, can I capitalize off of that? And the answer is probably not, because I'm bad at the game. Let's go ahead and just kingside castle, honestly, and just plan on launching an attack this way because, yeah, so they go there. I mean, I love these bishops, though. I'm just gonna drag my bishop back. Like, I'm just gonna drag it back. I'm just gonna drag it back, and you can go here. I'm gonna go here. You can go. Oh no! Did I just trap my? I just trapped my bishop, guys. I guess I have to. Oh, what is wrong with me, man? What is going on today? I mean, I know what's wrong. I can't think straight. Here, there's just this. So, yeah, that's mighty unfortunate. I just lost the game again in less than 20 moves. Sick. Can't go here because of the knight. Yeah, I have to go. I have to. Oh, God. Sometimes I hate this game. All right, we're going to take. Sometimes I really hate this game. Yeah, my bishop was trapped. It was just trapped, so I had no choice. And now my opponent solidifies, and everything is hunky-dory for them. Awesome. I could push, and then push, takes, and just try to get this open. Yeah, why not? Let's just push. If they ever push this way, I'm just going to go here, just bring this bishop back. I mean, this bishop is still extremely powerful, but okay, that doesn't make any sense. I'm going to push. If they push through, I'm going to go check. I guess they can, no, they can't take. But there's this, and then here, this idea. Oh my God. Knowing that my opponent messed up the opening and then still blundering like really badly is really what really kills me. Okay, they just want to get rid of the bishop. That makes perfect sense, honestly. Do I take or do I go check? Check doesn't seem to do anything. Do I take this way? Takes. I could go here after. Nope. Nothing looks good anymore. The sky is gray. Everything's sad. Boo-hoo. They just want to get rid of my bishop, which makes sense. It is the strongest piece on the board. I think I'm just going to take. They take back. Yeah, fair. I think just honestly this and this, try to stack. I mean, I'm just going to be trading pieces in a losing endgame, so there you go. Also, this, and this. But maybe I have takes. No, definitely not. This. Okay, let's go here to stop the knight from coming in. And they're probably going to just take. Then they're probably going to go here. Oh, they go there. That's okay. I did not expect that at all. I wish I could take advantage of this pawn here, but let's go ahead and just try to stack. I don't know what the purpose of this move is at all. Let's just stack. Again, opponent cannot come in. They want to take this pawn, which I guess makes sense, but yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually. Maybe I should have played this first. Here, because I don't even have this check because of this knight. I really want to take advantage of this, like this potential fork, but there's no. I can't do anything about that. Here takes here. No. All right, let's just play passive. Let's just play passive, I guess, and then kick the knight. Yeah, this knight can't move. Can't move forward, I should say. It can definitely move. My opponent has plenty of moves here. And they're probably just going to come this way, but I'm just going to kick the knight first. I know I'm playing very fast. My opponent's actually playing faster than me, so you know what? Screw it. It's fine. I'm just playing awful chess. And you know what? It's okay, because I have an excuse. This would be such a good... I would love to play this move, but there's no way for me to play it. I'm just going to try to stack, but stacking is not going to do me any good here, unfortunately. But they can't push that pawn ever, but why would they? Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're probably just going to come in this way, just like mega good outpost for the knight. And it defends this pawn. Maybe here. If you ever go here, then I can take, or no, then I can take with the rook, because after takes, there's this. What if, okay, that's interesting. Wasn't really expecting that, actually. I don't even know what to play. Here, there's a check. Here, there's never this check because of this knight. I actually kind of like King F7 here, but it doesn't really do anything. Oh, they're just hitting the pawn. That's why. Yeah, but I understand. But like, I'm just gonna play King F7. Check here. Probably stack, right? And then I'm just cooked. Yeah. Then I am just gonna be cooked. Yeah, I'm literally just cooked. Let's go here. There's just a check. Here, check. Here, checkmate. I'm getting so cooked, guys. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to play normal move. I'm supposed to like play the game, you know, normally, but here check, here check, here checkmate. I have to run away. And even then I think I'm still cooked. Yeah, I think I'm still just mated here. Okay, they go for that check, but I don't think that's actually the move. Here, check? No, I would just, oh, maybe I have to just sack. Oh, God, I hate this game. Okay, let's go here. Probably just going to go back. I guess they could take this too. Yeah, I'm just completely lost in literally every way. I mean, I think I have to come here actually, so I can run this way. So let's do that. I mean, I'm hitting this pawn. Oh no, your pawn. Yeah, so this, they actually can't check me here, which is kind of funny. They can check me here. Oh. Oh, okay, fair. Is that fair? I'm not sure. Let's go here. No, they have this check, and they're just literally going to promote. They're literally going to promote. Oh my god. Check here, promote, takes. But then I have this check, and then I don't really win anything. Yeah, I'm literally just have to... Oh, and they promote with check, too. How awesome is that? Yeah, this is a great game. I love this game. Wow, this game is awesome. So you can just take if you want to do that. Okay, they decide not to take. They instead pin my knight to my king. Yeah, just very valid. Very valid. Yeah, I have no moves. I'm going to probably resign here soon. Here, there's just a fork. They actually are just trying to play this anyways. Wow. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so cooked. I've never been more cooked in my life. This is insane. I guess let's just give up the knight. What other choice do I have here? Wow. Okay, I'm just going to resign. This is so incredibly bad. So incredibly bad. Look at this guy! I really have no words, guys. I'm sorry. 74% accuracy. I was winning here. Played like a 1550. My opponent played like a 2100. And yes, I knew I was winning here and then just blundered. Oh, that's a blunder? Wait, I can just go back? What about this? I have this move. Because it hits the rook. After takes. I'll just take here. Check. I go here. Yeah. And then from here it was just a downhill spiral, downward spiral. Yeah, it's just so bad. My opponent's playing like all the best moves, but you know, it's I want to cry. Let's play one more. I want to cry. We're just tanking the elo today, guys. We are tanking the elo. We're gonna play e4 as per usual. Let's see if we can get another quick win. This is yet another Mega Tilt Marathon. We do get a Caro-Kann, which means we're probably about to win. Unless they play that. But I still have some stuff prepared against this. Now, if they play this, I believe the move is this. If they play this, I'm definitely going here. And then there is this line with this move after c3. I have some tricks. So let's see if they play it. Okay, we get to play c3 here. Very nice. If you take this pawn, it's a huge blunder. I'm sure my opponent knows this if they're a Caro-Kann player. Oh, wait, I've played against this guy before. Haven't I? Yeah, I have played against this guy. Well, Chessmaster 2000, you just blundered, unfortunately, because I can take this knight. Once you take my queen, I have this check, and you're getting mated. So I can take the knight. If my opponent hasn't seen this before, well, now you have. Okay. Oh, no, my queen. Oh, no, my queen. Oh, no. And it's just over. And that's how you win in chess in 6 moves. Oh, actually, I think I'm supposed to stick with a knight here. No, I just take with check. They go here, I take this. And yeah, we're just going to be up 6 points of material. Oh, in fact, okay, I think I'd take this, and then I can even just go for this, and okay, but yeah, I can just win the rook here. Or I can even go here. I mean, there's so many good moves at this point. Here takes, I can take this way. I don't think that's very good though. And then I just go here. I mean, takes, yeah. Let's just win the rook. Give up the bishop, win the rook. Yeah, they resign. I've played this guy before. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, we can look at this review. This is like a complete write-off of a game from my opponent. Played with a 96.6% accuracy. I wonder where I actually could have played more accurately, because this seems like the most accurate way to play. But there we go, another brilliant move. So 2 brilliant moves in this video, and yet 2 terrible losses. Yeah, and this is all the best. Okay, yeah, I was just supposed to go back, just giving up the knight. Fair enough. Fair enough, and then come in with the rook. Okay, so that would have given me 100% accuracy. Whatever, dude. 96.6. We'll take it. Let's hop in one more, I guess. I don't know. I do get the white pieces again. So yeah, it's so funny. I played that guy before. Seems like we are both plateauing and around the same place. Another Caro-Kann. Amazing. Oh my god, I love to see it. Are they going to play this move? Oh, yes. Oh, 2 Caro-Kanns in one video. Oh, my life is complete. Okay. Yeah, this game's over. This game's already over. I want you guys to look at me very carefully when I say this game is already over. H4. You might be thinking, wait a minute. Okay, they push the pawn. I actually don't mind this, but I think what I'm supposed to do here is not push this. I'm supposed to go this. Yeah, I'm supposed to go here. So yeah, I push this pawn. The whole idea is to trap the bishop. They play this, stopping me from trapping the bishop, also allowing an escape square for the bishop later. And really what I want to play here is e6. But in this variation, I actually cannot, at least not right now. I have to play knight e2 first, and then immediately, oh, I guess this is the more accurate move, but then immediately knight to f4. I have studied this line a lot, so I really hope I don't mess up here, because that would be tragic. But actually, this h4 move, or this h5 move, is kind of the best response to this attack. It's called the bayonet attack. Okay, and they just decide to take, but I think that's already a mistake because I can play this, right? I can just play this, and then I can push the pawn. That's the idea. Now, they don't want to allow me to take this because then I go here. Where do I go here with the queen? They come down. No, they can't come down. And they can go check, but I'm just going to block with the knight. Okay, so they go there. But I think I just go here in that case. Yeah, this guy is not playing the right way, I don't think. They defend the pawn, but I think I'm just going to go here. Again, if you ever go for this check, I'm just going to block with the knight. And then you don't really have anything here. The whole point is kind of to restrict the opponent's mobility. All their pieces are on the back rank. I mean, so are mine, but we're getting there. If they take, I'm going to take with the queen. And yeah, okay. So I'm going to take with the queen. Now I actually am able to push. Let's see if they push first. I think they probably should. Okay, wow. That is a move for sure. Is there any way I can just like completely give up the knight here? Because after push takes check, they have to take this way. Oh, this G5 move is wild, but I think it's fine. I obviously can't take because they would take my rook, so I'm trying to just think here. Push takes check here. Is there some kind of mate? Check. They go back. Check. They go here. And I just don't have a knight, so that doesn't work. Actually, push takes... Maybe I don't even take. So the whole idea is to stop this from happening. Okay, you know what? I think I can just go back here. Hits this. If my opponent takes... honestly, if my opponent takes... Okay, now they play. Okay. Yeah. And now, honestly, they probably got out of it a little bit. But I can play this move. Here... and then I just go here, takes. Can I sack here? Check, no. Okay, maybe my opponent did get out of it. Oh, my theory, no, my theory. I don't think it works. I don't think it works as well as I wanted to, unfortunately, but I could go here, they do en passant takes, though. Yeah, the fact that they were able to play e6 is actually not good. Oh, but they play that instead. Yeah, that's got to be a mistake. That actually must be a mistake because the whole point of pushing e6 is to open this exact check up. So we're gonna go ahead and play this move, check, and then you can't block. You have to move the king. If you move the king here, it's literally game over. I mean, well, not quite, but very, very, very close. I can't believe it's not mate, but it's right there, and I do win a queen, so either way. Either way, we're winning a queen, or if you go here, I think it's the same situation. I just go here, you go here, yeah. So you go here, oop, arrows, here, There's no way my opponent is okay here. I think I have to take this first. But then my opponent can go here. Oh, wait, this is just a fork also. Yeah, okay, this is just a fork. So I think either way we win here. Because here there's this. So I have to take... Oh, but you can take with a knight. So check here. If I take this way, you can just take my queen. So that's not good. Do I take this way? I again, check. There's this. I was thinking of this, and then like here is nice, even though they can block with the queen. But then I take, and what the heck? I should know this. Like, I literally studied this. I should know this. But I honestly, wait a minute. Can I go here? If takes, I have check. And then if they don't take, what happens if they don't take? I mean, you definitely don't have to take this, but after here, after here takes check, you can go here or here or here. No, you can't go there. Wait, no, what am I talking about? Check, you can only go here. And then I have, what do I have? What do I have here? I have to have something. Oh my goodness. This is just so ridiculous. I can't take this immediately because there's just takes. If I go check, there's just this. Takes, and then it seems to be equalized. I mean, this is still a massive threat, but does it actually work? Takes, check, here, or here. Like, I don't think I can afford to lose my bishop in this situation. So maybe I take with the pawn and just slow play it, because then I can go here. So after takes with the pawn, you can't take this. You can't go here or here. I guess you could go here, but then I would just go here anyways. Takes, check. No, oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna take with the pawn, and then I'm gonna plan on playing knight f4. This is all very, very complicated and convoluted, and honestly, I could even push the pawn. Like, I don't know. Yeah, because pushing the pawn is a threat on the queen, and it threatens just like takes and here and promote. So actually pushing the pawn is quite nice. Maybe you just have to, no, but if you sack the knight, I have a fork. I mean, either way, I'm putting my opponent in a position that they did not want to be in at all. Again, if you go for this check for whatever reason, I just block with the knight. And I don't think you have time to do that. Yeah, I think actually pushing here is the idea. You can't attack this. I mean, you could just give up a rook. But then, of course, I would inherently be winning after that. And then I can go here. And then after here... Oh, wait, actually, now I can do this too, because after here, it would just be takes. Okay, so they go for this. Can I push? Or do I go check? I think I go check here. And then they can't block. They can block with a knight, but then I take. But then takes. But then promote with check, double check. Oh god. Okay, yeah. So here they can't block with the queen. So they have to go here, but then I have this check, and then they go here. And then what? If I go here now, takes, here now, takes, promote. Oh my god, this is so complicated. Here, takes, promote, takes. No, that doesn't work. I think I have to go for the check. And then if blocks with the knight, takes though, but then I take the queen. Or yeah, or promote with double check. Promote with double check is even more badass, I think. And it wouldn't be mate, but it would be very close. Yeah, I have to go for the check. I mean, I just have to. Now if you go here, I want to believe that you're not escaping here. I really do. But after this, if you take and then I go here, I'm hitting the queen. I'm also threatening this checkmate. So the queen comes here. So is it here, here, check, here? There's no way my opponent is safe here. There's just no way. There's just no way. Okay, here takes check. Here, push. Because if takes, promote. And if here, I mean, I guess my opponent doesn't have to take this, but I think I have to play this move. I have to play this move, knight f4. I know I'm not like thinking about it long enough, to be honest, but it has to work. It just has to work. My theory must work. It must work. This pawn is far too powerful. Far too powerful. Far too powerful. Takes, I obviously can't take this way. Okay, so they do take. I think I have to go for this check. Because if I go this way, you just come down with the queen. But then I have check. Wait. So I'm threatening this, but it's defended. So the threat is on the queen. Here, if they go anywhere you move the queen, you're getting mated. Or sorry, if you go here, if you move the queen here, I go check. And then you do have to give up the queen with mate. So here must be the move. If I take this way first, here, there's also this, but no, this has to be it. This has to be it. This has to be it. Knight takes. If you take this way, I go checkmate. Anyway, you move the queen. If you go here, I take. If you go here, I take. If you go here, I take with checkmate. If you go here, I go check. And then mate. If you simply ignore it and play something like this, I could even just take the rook, which is really funny. Right. Wow. How is my opponent finding these moves? Okay. Well, first of all, let's just take and take and take. I don't get it. I think I have to go here. But then just takes. Oh my god, brutal. So do I have to take, and then I win this? Maybe that's the best I'm gonna get. I really wish I could have like a really sexy, something, but it appears this is actually my best option. Because after takes, I take the knight. This is a fork. I guess you can go here, takes. God, my opponents just can't give me what I want here. Here, I think that would just blunder because of this. So I think I just have to take. Unless, yeah, no, I'm just gonna take. I mean, I'm gonna be up a piece, right? I'm gonna be up a piece. So whatever, it is what it is. But yeah. Now, this is unfortunately the best I can do, guys. I am up a piece. Am I? I'm not even up a piece. Oh my god, and then I just gave this up. What am I doing? Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, lock the fuck in, Gabe. Castle. defend. Here, goes here, but then takes. Okay, so he goes there. Trying to get the pieces out. I respect the hustle, the grind. Let's go here. Now material's just equal. How did my opponent escape that? I cannot believe my opponent escaped that. Was that perfect play? I just gave this up. Oh my god, they missed it. Okay. I'm just gonna give it more material now. I'm not thinking. I'm not thinking correctly. I can't take this, can I? No, they just have this, man. Oh, okay. Can I go here? Takes. Just try to like force this pawn up. I don't know if that's actually good. I can't go here because they would take my knight. All right, I have to get my. You know, I think I'm just gonna go here. Homie. I'm losing my mind. I'm actually losing my mind on the chessboard. I'm losing my freaking mind, dude. I don't even know if you want to take that, but I can't believe my opponent escaped that. I must have missed some mate there. Like I must have. I'm gonna take this. And then I'm going to go here and probably just here, and just defend. Okay, maybe I don't do that. Maybe I go check first. Actually, yeah, check seems kind of nice. No, but then my opponent has this. Okay, let's just let's move in with my king. Active king in the endgame wins, right, guys? Right, guys. I'm so over it, man. I'm so over it. Yeah, you're hitting the pawn. Big deal. Big whoop. Let's go here. I really don't want to get forked. That's my main concern. Let's go here, though. If they go here, I'm probably just going to go check. Opponent's forced back. And then I can pin. But it is defended. And then I'm thinking like here makes some sense. Just try to progress on the board. My opponent is, I don't know how like we got to this point where it's just an even endgame. Like, in fact, I'm the one with the passed pawn, but my opponent has 4 connected pawns. You know, it's like, okay, well, this is a check. They go there. I think doing this makes a lot of sense. Honestly, yeah, let's go here. If they go for this check, fine. If they go back, I'll probably just go check again. This knight is actually very nicely defending the square, which is where my opponent wants to infiltrate. Okay, they go check. Let's go here again. And then maybe we go here. Yeah, here, and here. I don't know. I really don't want to get forked here. That would be the worst. Oh, now that does not look like a good move. Let's go here. Yes, they don't have a check. And once I go for this check, you're actually forced to go here or up. In which case, again, I'm going to pin. Okay. That's fair. Here, here, here. Yeah, this must be the idea. Check. Here, here. Well, actually, I don't even know if I want to go here because then they can just go down. I think I want to keep my opponent as far away from this side as possible. So chess is hard. Let's go here. I'm just terrified of missing a tactic here. Like, I'm sure my opponent is as well, but if I go here, I might be able to sack. No. No, wait. Maybe? If I sack here, takes check. Here takes. That's just not good for me at all. There's just no way that's good. I want to stop my opponent from getting in this way, so I don't really want to push this pawn. Maybe I push this pawn instead, then here or something. I don't know. I don't know. Endgames are hard, man. And I'm definitely down on time, but not enough for it to be like a super big deal. Yeah, I don't know how my opponent escaped that. Okay, so they're setting up a discovery, which is fair. If I go this way, there's this check. Do I care about that? Not sure that I do. If I go this way, they just take here with check. So I think I have to go this way because that other check, I could also go here, but again, just comes down. So yeah, I think this check doesn't really do anything. And I can continue going up actually, and then go check. If here and here, do they have another check? They don't have anything that can immediately win anything, I don't believe. This knight is still really nicely defending the square, which is what I want. It's defending the rook, which is also what I want. My knight's going to be defending everything. And then I'm going to just start pushing the pawn. That's the goal. That's the goal now. Yeah, this check just doesn't really do anything. But the thing is, I can't. Oh, they go for that check. Here, is there any other check? Does this? That looks like a blunder to me, because here, where does your knight go? I guess you can just escape, but I have this check. Yeah, I can just go here. And then the whole idea is just pushing the pawn. I'm not blundering anything, I don't think. So let's go here. Yes, you can pin me, but I will simply take your knight. Okay, go back. But now I can push the pawn. And actually, I can play several moves. I can go for this check. And you're actually forced to go back because you can't go here or here. And then I can go here. That seems like the most accurate way to play. I don't have any good checks. But I could also just push this and be completely fine. And then where's my opponent going? They have no checks. Oh, I guess they have this check. So I'll go for this check first. And then I'll push. If they go for this check, I'll just go up. Right? Yeah. So they go for, oh, they go over there. I do have a check, but I don't think it does much. Right now, I'm cutting off my opponent's squares. So let's keep it that way. Let's push this pawn. After this check, if I go up, My opponent no longer has this check because of the pony. And I'm thinking if my opponent ever goes here, maybe I do have this check. You go here. Okay. So they're targeting the pawn. Makes sense. But honestly, if I go for this check, they go here. What I really want is to be able to fork my opponent, of course. Check here. Check. Back. Yeah, maybe check here, check. And back. Or I have to go like here, actually. So wait, yeah. So check, here, check. And then I can push my pawn again. Just slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race here. I don't even know if I want to push right now. Okay, they go all the way back. But that allows me to go here. And once I go here, first of all, I'm hitting this pawn and this pawn. Second of all, your king is completely stuck. And then I can just kind of move my king up. So I think this is a good move. They probably want to like do something like this, but I can just push. There's no check. There's no check here. Although it is a little scary how it's pinned, but my knight protects. So let's just completely lock the king out here. Here I just push. And then I literally just push my pawn and move my king up. I think that's the idea. My opponent never goes here, I just push this. They come back. I probably can just even give up this pawn because push, push. I'm going to be threatening checkmate here very soon. Ooh, here and here would be mate. So that's good to know. This actually tempos the rook. And then this is mate. Ooh! End games! Winning games in the end game is always the most... what's it called? Satisfying, I should say. This, okay, that is a move for sure. But it's also like, it's kind of allowing me to play this in the future. So this, there are no checks for my opponent. And if I went here, you could just take this. So I definitely don't want that. But here, then where do you go? Here, I also don't want, well, here would probably be fine. But I think here's better. Actually, is it? No. I don't even want to allow my opponent to like sack the knight or anything. Let's just go here. And then I'm just going to play this and this. And I don't know, that's it. Well, here. Yeah. Here, you have to give up this and it's mate. Is it mate? Yeah, it's mate. I'm like, whoa, this is the Arabian mate, I do believe, with the knight and the rook on the 7th rank here. Very, very nice. I've just completely pushed my opponent back into oblivion, and they can't do anything. I'm feeling very good about my endgames. Okay, so yes, that hits this pawn. That also allows this, but if I go here, there's no check. There's no check. The only threat is this. And once I go here, it's a threat on the rook, and it's threatening checkmate. So that has to be the move, right? That simply has to be the move. We're going to play it, and we're going to get mate. That's what's going to happen. And my opponent may resign in 7, 6, 5, 4. I'll give you a bit. I'll give you a second. 3, 2. Okay, they're not going to do it. Shoot. Shucks, man. Darn it. Dang it. I can't think of any other ones. Yeah, this is quite the conundrum for my opponent. If they go here, I just mate. If they go here, I just go check here and mate. If they go takes the pawn, I just mate. You can't go here. You can't go here. You're shit out of luck here, unfortunately. And actually here is just such a pretty mate because it's like, yeah, just the symmetry. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Yeah, I don't want these pawns. You can have this pawn all you want. I don't care about it, man. I'm going for your king. Your king is the most valuable piece on the board. Lest we forget. Lest we forget. They just give up the rook. That's fair. Ooh, but if I take with the king, there's this check, so I do not want that. So I think I just have to take with the pawn. But we have the same threat, and that's going to do it. Yeah, resigns. Wow, very, 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 very nice play in the end game. I really want to see if I had a mate, though. So you know what they say, win or lose, it's time to look at this graph. What do we have here? What do we have here? I feel like in the endgame I played exceedingly well. 87.5% accuracy. My opponent really messed up in the endgame. I was winning, but there was no mate on the board. I guess that's good to know. I played like a 2200 in this game, and it's all thanks to my amazing theory that's totally real and not stupid. They want me to play the knight move instantly, yeah, but I love playing h4 here. Really love playing h4 here. Actually, this didn't used to show up as an inaccuracy. I don't know when that started, but okay, fair enough. And now this is an inaccuracy because I am supposed to push? I thought they had this, though. And just takes? Okay, well, I swear to God I was looking at lines of theory like not that long ago that said this was actually a mistake in this position because they have this. But maybe it's still push because after here takes, and then I just developed a knight. Okay, this is all new to me for some reason. Whatever. I guess I didn't know the theory, but we play this instead. 2 inaccuracies in a row, and all of a sudden I'm in a worse position. But this is a mistake. I was supposed to take with a knight. What the? And that's a miss because they were just supposed to play e6. Yep, fair enough. I knew this was the mistake of the game because I have this check. And taking was actually the best move. My opponent, that's a mistake. Oh my God. What? Okay, who in their right mind plays rook g1 here? Excuse me? All right. I mean, you know what, guys? I'm not even going to count this as a mistake because this is like the most natural move. Yes, obviously. And that's a mistake as well, blundering it back to equal. I was supposed to play rook g1. Rook g1? What does rook g1 do? It stops from the check, I guess. Yes. Okay. So after takes, after takes I can take this way and be fine. I guess that's the idea. And yeah, that would be a big mistake for my opponent. But like I was not thinking of rook g1. Like, I'm sorry, but maybe fair enough. Maybe because of this move, fair enough. And then they found all the right moves in this sequence, and all of a sudden we're just even. And then I actually give up a pawn here, but it's actually not the best to take. And then that is a great move because it allows this and allows my passed pawn to go. That's good to know. And now we're just in a dead even endgame. Like literally a drawn endgame, but this is definitely not drawn if you're at my level. Like one of us is going to come away with the win, and I believe I played this very, very well. This is actually an accuracy here. I was supposed to go for a check first. Yeah, but I didn't like the idea of the king coming down. And then I go here? Excuse me? I'm not sure I understand. Okay, but what about like something like, well, obviously that I would just take the knight, but like, yeah, you have a discovery. Maybe this discovery is just not scary. I guess that's the answer. But that's not what happens in the game. Instead, I go here, they go for a check, but I just go here, and then you're just getting pushed back every single move from here on out. This is a mistake. Every single move from here on out is so intentional. We go here, and this forces the opponent's king back. This forces the knight to move and pushes my pawn. This forces my opponent's king back again. They could have gone forward, yes. I was looking at this and then just this, which forces them back again. And then I can just go check. Wait, what? Fucking computer lines. Don't do this shit again. It's a draw. And then it just wants me to like play the moves over and over again. Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. But that's not what happens in the game. We get this, which, yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're putting your king in the corner, if you're putting baby in the corner, it's not going to be a good time. They go for a check, but there's really nothing here. And actually, I was supposed to go here, giving up the pawn, because I simply have this, and it's just kind of, it's not forced mate yet, but here, and then check, and then here, and then here, and then takes. Okay, well, the way I played it, I like a lot more, to be honest. I didn't allow my opponent to take the pawn at all, and then this is just a complete mistake because it blunders mate, and all my opponent could do. Yeah, this is their last try. I was actually hovering over the piece with my king, but this would be a big blunder because of this. And then, yeah, I'm still actually like winning here, but because of where the king is and the fact that it literally can't get out. In fact, I'd probably just go here in this position. Oh, just kidding. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, push the pawn, stopping the knight from getting mobility. The king has to come out of the corner, and then we just play with this passed pawn. Either way, I probably would have won, but still, taking with the pawn, opponent has nothing. It's going to be mate in one. Anywhere they go, it's mate in one. That is the Arabian mate. Very, very pretty mate with the knight and the rook. And that's how you play an endgame right there. We're back up to 1692. This video is almost an hour and a half long, so I am going to end it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, how many games did I play here? Like 5? If you like this kind of content, please make sure to come back tomorrow because I will be right here. This has been Chess Plays Gabe with the power of the wolf, baby. Channel where I get absolutely demolished in chess or sometimes possibly win. We need to get back up to 1700. Hopefully that'll happen tomorrow. It's very clear to me that now that like there are games that I play where I'm very prepped up against the line and I just instantly win because my opponent's not ready for it. And then there are games where my opponent is ready for it and I'm still able to fight it out in the end game. And then there are games where I just get put in a position that I have no idea what I'm doing and I get destroyed. So that's kind of the tipping point, I feel like, is figuring out those positions that, and maybe this has to do with theory research and study as well, but figuring out those positions that I don't know very well and understanding what moves are the right moves to play in these critical positions, it's hard. Chess is hard. Chess is hard, and so is life. But you know what? It's sunny out. Go do something fun. Touch grass. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. See ya.